Great morning, great morning. Great morning to you. When I'm yawning in the morning and I'm finally coming to, the whole world wanna know how I do. I tell them, great morning, hey. Great morning, hey. Great morning, hey. Great morning to you. Come on, great morning.
Great morning, prosperous people. Back with you once again, Mr. Lester Givens, also known as the Math Man, Mr. AKA $1 Million Motivation. Listen, some choose good, but we choose great. Good is good, but great is so much better. Back with you once again, having another great morning cup of coffee. Just throwing these ideas as high as we can. What ideas are we talking about? We are talking about the idea of self. The ideas that we have of ourselves and the ideas that we have of the world that we view. I don't know if you know this or not, but let's just say you have a neighbor and you look out at your neighbor. They don't cut their grass. They always have a bunch of riffraff going on. You know, things are just not the way you would like them to be. Well, if you continue to carry on, a negative point of view will only result in hurting you more than it's hurting them. Let me put it another way. Let's say you had a hot coal in your hand. Who is it hurting? It's hurting you because you're holding on to the hot coal. Just like holding on to negative opinions about other people, negative points of view about the world at large. Listen, I am a witness. I used to have such a negative point of view about the world. When you hold a negative consciousness about things, you are the one that negative consciousness, it hurts. We want to throw our ideas about ourselves, about the world at large. We want to throw them high as we can, make them as beautiful as we can, because even in the good book, the character of Christ, he talked about anything that's good, anything that's noble, anything that's praiseworthy, anything that's noble, anything that's good, anything that's praiseworthy, anything that's lovely, anything that's beautiful. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Anything that's good. Think on these. That's why it's important to throw our ideas this morning as high as we can. First and foremost, listen, you are incredible. You are unstoppable. You are perfect. I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, we are not perfect. Now, what may not be perfect, what you're saying is my judgment is not perfect. But you as a creator, you as a human being, you as a creation of God, here in this creation of God is working perfectly. You are coming forth, you are manifesting, you are progressing, you are growing and maturing perfectly. There's nothing broken, nothing missing, nothing lacking. The only thing that may be broken, the only thing that may be lacking, the only thing that may be missing is in your judgment, in your opinion. The only limitation that we have is the one that we place on ourselves and the one that we allow others to place on us. So hey, embrace the fact that you are perfect this morning. You are lovely. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are a child of God. You are something amazing that was conjured up in the mind of God, coming forth in its perfect timing. Listen, you are unstoppable. The only thing that can stop you is you. You are a perfect creature and specimen in the creation and ecosystem. Everything is all good. Despite what direction the world may seem like it's going, it's been evolving and maturing and coming forth and growing and expanding for billions of years. And listen, it's doing a great job, and it will continue to do a great job as long as God is sovereign. Listen, everything gonna be all right. Let's just do our part, bringing forth the dreams, bringing forth the purpose, bringing forth the design that was in the mind of the Most High. I know I'm talking about God. This is not a religious show, but I'm just saying that we are spirit beings having a physical experience. So we can't get away from talking about the presence that we are. Thank everyone who celebrated us. We certainly appreciate it. I'm representing number one, Dad. Shout out to my beautiful fam bam. And so, as you all might know, I started to change my life because enough is enough. Listen, I want to be here to see my children grow up. I want to be here to help support their dreams. I want to see their children be born. I want to see their children grow up. Listen, this life is good, and I want to continue to enjoy it. As I begin to go on this journey, changing my body, being at my tip top, being at my best, it just didn't make sense that I would show up day in and day out in front of my children, in front of my family, and not be at my best. Show up in front of you and not be at my best. I'm here trying to wish everybody well, but I'm not representing that well-being that I'm wishing. And so I said, enough is enough. Well, also let me point out the fact that, hey, as I begin to throw my ideas with you guys every morning on Great Morning High, my life started evolving more towards the high ideas. So now I got all of these ideas going about being better, financially progressing. All of these things are coming together and they're working towards the high ideas, and so it's starting to evolve. And so I started my weight loss journey. You might see it up there. I started at 251, and that's pretty heavy. Like I've mentioned in some of my posts, I've been struggling with consistent elevated levels of blood pressure, hypertension, and that's a no-no. That's no good. If you are out there and you know that you may be dealing, get your numbers checked. Stop by CVS or Walgreens or Walmart. Put your arm in that little sleeve. Get your numbers. Get an accurate reading of where your because blood pressure, they call the silent but deadly, silent killer. You never know. And so me knowing that I'm dealing with hypertension, and I still was making poor choices with my diet, I'm like, it has to change, because I don't want to get crept up on by some tragedy of heart attack or stroke. That's just unnecessary. When you can make better choices, you can change. This is what I'm dealing with. Me dealing with that, as well as showing up, trying to wish everybody well, but not representing the well that I'm wishing. And so I made a decision. I started to choose being well. And my mentor, shout out to Robert E. Kreiner, he always hangs up the phone, and when he hangs up the phone, he says, be well. He doesn't say bye. He say, be well. Wishes you well. Always wishing you well. Always throwing the ideas as high as he's the original $1 million motivation right there. So coaches need coaches. That's one of my coaches. He say, be well. And that sat on me. Say, yes, And so we started the Be Well Challenge. Be well, be wishing everybody well, being well, be well. Listen, this might be your opportunity. You might know you need to change. Your health might be in jeopardy. I just want to be a positive motivation, inspiration, a light that may inspire you to change. Well, if you want to change, go over to Facebook, join the community, the Be Well Challenge on Facebook. Join the community, share your story, and also share your progress, your journey. We want to see it. We want to support you. We're a community that supports your journey and your change. As likewise, I'm on there sharing my journey and my experience, also sharing some of the things that I'm doing, sharing my coaches, free tips, also getting tips from what other people are doing. It's just a community that's spiraling up. Power word of the day: be well. It starts with be. We are human beings. In order for you to be a thing, you first have to I am a thing. And so if you're going to be well, before you start dieting, before you start exercising, before you start doing anything, it must be a choice. And that choice is here within every human being. That choice is the I am. I am well. Anything that comes after I am gives shape and definition to the shapeless, formless, powerful presence of God in you. The Bible says that so a man thinketh, so is he. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the I am. What do you be? And I'm saying be well. That's the power word of the day, be well. It's a choice, and all of us have that choice right here within ourselves. I am, I am, I am. Because we have the great opportunity in this world to be. What do you be today? Be well. Take the Be Well Challenge. Go to Facebook, join the Be Well Challenge. Let us know that I'm here to make a change. Enough is enough. Let's show up and represent the good that we wish everybody. If you're like me, you want to wish the world a better place. But I can't be out there wishing the world a better place if I'm not showing up representing the better place that I'm wishing. So it starts with me. It starts with you. Be Well Challenge 2024. Shout out to all of the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. Love and blessings to everyone out there celebrating fathers. Listen, that's all the time that we have today. Thank you for joining us today for Great Morning. We'll be here tomorrow. Like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so that you'll be alerted when we drop the next Great Morning tomorrow. Listen, we love you. Don't forget, we're vibing. Be well.
Great morning, great morning. Great morning, great morning to you. When I'm yawning in the morning and I'm finally coming to, the whole world wanna know how I do. I tell them, great morning, great morning, great morning, hey. Great morning, great morning, great morning, hey. Great morning, great morning, great morning, hey. Great morning to you. Come on, great morning.